Hello. I'm Sally, your host. Welcome to the third board, my master's chess channel. In this video, I will show you the conclusion of the game played between Alexander Alekhine and Efim Bogoljubov in 1921. If you have not watched part 1, I recommend you watch it first. Just click the link above. So, let's continue the game. As we watched in the last video, in this position, Efim Bogoljubov had black and played knight to b4, threatening the white rook twice, and planning the exchange of bishops. Did you find the best reply for white? If you found it, congratulations! In this position Alexander Alekhine plays bishop e4. White now threatens mate with queen on h7. The white rook blocks black's bishop, and thus fulfills its duty to protect the white bishop, while it attacks the black king. Alekhine probably already planned this, and anticipated this bishop's move, when he took the black knight on d5, 2 moves ago. What would you play in response to the white threat? There are 4 moves worth considering. Black can play h6. He can play g6. He can play h5. And he can also play f5. What would you do if you were Efim Bogoljubov? If you wish, pause the video and try to find the best move for black. If black played pawn to h6, the game could continue with bishop takes on h6, f5. If the g7 pawn took on h6, white would retake with the queen and mate in the next move. Queen g5, threatening mate in g7. Queen c7. Here, if black played rook to f7 instead, then the game could continue with rook takes on f5, rook d7, bishop takes on g7, rook takes on g7, bishop takes on b7, queen takes on b7, queen h4, threatening rook to h5, and queen takes on c5 check, as well. Queen c8, rook h5, king f7. And white would be better because of the black's king exposed position. Back to the variation. After queen to c7, the game could continue with bishop takes on g7, queen takes bishop, queen takes queen check, king takes queen, rook d7 check, king f6, bishop takes on b7. And white would be better. If black played pawn to g6, the game could continue with bishop f6, knight takes on d5, bishop takes on d5, and white would win too. If black played pawn to h5, the game could continue with rook d4. Taking the h5 pawn with the queen would be a mistake. Black would play f5 in response, obtaining equality. Back to the variation. Bishop takes on e4. Rook takes on e4. Queen f5. Rook takes on c4. a5. a3. Knight a6. Bishop e3. And white would be much better, but, according to Stockfish, black would not be as bad as they were in the game. However, in this position, Bogoljubov plays f5. Notice that the white queen, the d5 rook, and the g5 bishop, these three pieces are coordinated in targeting the e8 square. Bogoljubov probably noticed this too, but now black's position is too difficult to avoid the outcome. The game continues with bishop takes on f5, rook takes on f5, rook d8 check. So white will win the black queen for a rook and a bishop. The game is already pretty much lost for black. Queen takes on d8. Bishop takes on d8. Rook c8. But Bogoljubov does not give up. He activates his other rook, probably preparing the advance of the c4 pawn. Rook d1. The other white rook comes into play, and now threatens to invade black's 7th rank. Rook f7. Avoiding the rook's invasion. Queen g4. Preparing to support the rook advance to d7. Knight d3. Avoids the rook invasion, and exchanges the knight for the annoying bishop. The game continues with e takes on d3. Rook takes on d8. D takes on c4. Rook from d to f8. Threatening the f2 pawn. f4. Rook e7. Threatening to invade white's 7th rank. King f2. Avoiding the invasion. h6. Rook e1. Bishop c8. Attacking the queen. Queen f3. Rook from e to f7. Queen d5. Pinning the rook. g5. Trying to open white's king position. Instead of this move, Stockfish suggests king h7 to escape the pin. Rook e7. G takes on f4. G takes on f4. And, in this position, Efim Bogoljubov resigned. Did you like this game? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want notifications of more content like this, please subscribe to this channel. My master and I wish good luck in your chess. Thank you, and see you again. Goodbye.